Kate Middleton and Prince William have enjoyed many state visits together since being married. They visited Canada, Malaysia and Bhutan, to name just a few. But when the pair travel abroad, do they need to apply for a visa, just as any other Briton would? Despite their privileged status in the UK, all members of the royal family still have to travel with a passport and be subjected to the usual security checks, which includes visas, if they travel to countries that require them. Along with Meghan Markle, Prince Harry and the rest of their regal relations, Kate and Wills must go through immigration control when traveling through the airport. However, in certain situations, the royal family are allowed to cut corners when it comes to applying for visas. For instance, in Australia, they can be granted a special purpose visa, according to the Australian government's Department of Home Affairs. This visa allows people with a prescribed status or who are declared by the minister to hold a special purpose visa to lawfully enter and remain in Australia. You cannot apply for this visa. It is granted when you enter Australia if you are a member of the royal family, that is, the Queen's immediate family, or their personal staff or media representative or a person accompanying them as a member of their official party. Other people granted this includes airline crew members, guests of the Australian government and a member of the armed forces of a Commonwealth country. The Queen is the only person in the country who doesn't need to take her passport when travelling, because she doesn't have one. This is because British passports are issued in the name of Her Majesty. The first page of all British passports read, Her Britannic Majesty's Secretary of State requests and requires in the name of Her Majesty all those whom it may concern to allow the bearer to pass freely without let or hindrance and to afford the bearer such assistance and protection as may be necessary. The monarch instead has to answer a few questions as an identity check whenever she travels instead of going through passport control. These questions include name, age, address, place of birth and nationality. When Prince Charles and then Prince William become king, they will then be able to skip the tedious process of passport control. While the Queen can travel freely between countries, she can also drive across her own country without ID either. According to British law, the monarch doesn't need a driver's license because she issues those too. The Queen has nevertheless been driving for some 72 years after learning when she was just 19. Prince William often breaks the important royal travel rule of traveling with his children despite the regulations set down for the royal family. A royal rule is to not allow heirs to fly together, in the case of an accident. This is to protect the royal line so that in the case of an emergency, the lineage is not affected.